Welcome to SmackDown Live.
Quiet on set. Can we please have quiet on set?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maurice and the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. And we kick off the new year with a man who had a banner 2016 with, of course, a big assist to his significant other, Maurice, but The Miz begins 2017 as a WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Well, The Miz has been amidst a lot of controversy over the last few weeks. Right now, we want to take it back to 2 weeks ago. Our broadcast colleague, Renee Young, was simply trying to get a word with the Intercontinental Champion.
However, last week it seemed like your obsession with Dean Ambrose had gotten away during your fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership.
My obsession with Dean Ambrose? You're the one sleeping with him. And then last week, The Miz specifically requesting only
2016, I deserve a huge round of applause. But 2017 will be the year of The Miz.
So that was the aftermath for The Miz after requesting only for Renee Young to interview him. And tonight, Dean Ambrose with an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz defending his title tonight on SmackDown Live.
You are looking at the It Couple. The ratings spike. The most must-see WWE superstar of all time, married to the hottest woman on this planet and holder of the most prestigious title in all the WWE. So I only have one New Year's resolution this year, and that resolution is to be more forgiving. To be more forgiving. And it just so happens that there's someone that owes me an apology, and that person knows exactly who she is. So if she would kindly come out here and grace us with her presence and apologize. Understand that SmackDown Live will not continue until I get my apology. It's not on me. No. That's not on me. That's on you, Renee Young. Just like it was on you 2 weeks ago when you unethically slapped me in the face during our interview. Just like last week when Dean Ambrose attacked me. You set me up. You let personal feelings get in the way of professional obligations, and now all of a sudden, poof, Dean Ambrose has an Intercontinental Championship match tonight. Must be nice being on the good side of the general manager and your co-host of Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan. But you know, yeah, well, I want an apology. But what I can't understand, here's what I can't understand. How Renee Young can sleep at night knowing that she sacrificed her journalistic integrity for dirty deeds with Dean Ambrose.
That is not Renee Young, needless to say. Here comes the lunatic, Dean Ambrose. Looks like I'm not the only one who's heard enough. Oh, wow.
And this, I guess the hard part of my night's over, because she hits way harder than you do.
That's going to be some Intercontinental Championship match later tonight. Yeah, the temperature continues to increase in the rivalry between Dean Ambrose and The Miz, and by proxy, The Miz's wife, Maurice.
Miz and Ambrose for the Intercontinental title tonight, but also still to come after the returning John Cena's challenge last week on SmackDown Live tonight. Daniel Bryan makes it official. Styles and Cena for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The contract signing is tonight.
And after last week's championship triple threat match, two of those competitors, Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, meet one-on-one, and that is next on SmackDown Live.
A special thanks to Ohana Bam for Blow Your Mind, the official theme of WWE Royal Rumble. Available now on iTunes and Spotify. We can go all night.
Introducing first from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds. He's the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Baron Corbin. And here comes a guy who did a great job of blowing away his opposition during 2016, the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. We wish you all a happy new year, and I want to thank you, the WWE Universe, for making SmackDown Live the #1 rated sports entertainment program last weekend. Well, one of the reasons why right here, JBL.
Exactly one of the reasons why we got Baron Corbin in the ring right now, about to square off with Dolph Ziggler. This is how you kick off SmackDown Live.
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
You talk about a gentleman who's had a couple of world championships, but a tough few weeks. Dolph Ziggler's own hubris would want to allow Baron Corbin to get that triple threat match, take his spot, and ultimately take his opportunity for that WWE Championship.
And David, 2016 proving to be one hell of a roller coaster ride for the show-off.
He has a lot of ups and downs. I mean, he put his career on the line and then won the Intercontinental Championship, but then lost his #1 contendership. But here he is. He's still trying to prove to himself that he belongs. You know, he's like a typical riverboat gambler. You know, he loves to go all in. And when you go all in, you win big, you lose big. That's what made Dolph so popular for so many years here in the WWE.
And he's won big on two different occasions, a two-time WWE champion against a guy whose New Year's resolution is to go through his opponents like pouring water through a tourist. Baron Corbin has been on a roll, but it's Dolph Ziggler going on the attack early.
But Ziggler's been in the WWE a long time, and he's performed at a very high level the whole time he's been here.
Strength of Baron Corbin. And of course, these two had quite the rivalry last year, and they renew hostilities to kick off 2017. Standing dropkick, well scouted by Baron Corbin.
You know what scares you about Baron Corbin is here's a thinking man's warrior. This is not just a big tough guy who really enjoys beating up people, and Baron does enjoy that. But every time you see Baron, he's added something new to his game. You see him in the ring, you can actually see almost feel him thinking out there. Hey, you're right, John. I mean, I agree with you. I might not agree with the things Baron Corbin does, but I agree he's the future SmackDown.
Baron Corbin, a lifelong athlete. He feels what he did on the gridiron in boxing, jiu-jitsu, has tailored him to be the best WWE superstar that he can be. His goal, like everyone else on the roster, to become champion.
Well, I mean, he looked tremendous in the triple threat last week. I gotta give him that. But don't forget about Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, to me, is like an Allen Iverson. He might miss his first 10 shots, but he'll leave the game with 45 points. He's just waiting for his hot streak.
You're right, David. Look where he's come from in 1 year. And his inaugural debut, he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. What an incredible rookie year Baron Corbin has had. And like you said, David, last Tuesday, almost walked out of SmackDown the WWE Champion. Baron Corbin has much brains as brawn, a double college degree in psychology and sociology at Northwest Missouri State. But Dolph Ziggler trying to get back into this matchup comes off the ropes and eats a big back elbow. Lateral press by Corbin, hooks the leg. Ziggler escapes it too. And Baron Corbin picking up exactly where he left off last week. Look at this. This is just power. That's what happens when physics end up inside a ring. Big guy knocks down little guy. Baron Corbin dominated that triple threat match last week. It was phenomenal what he did out there in his initial debut as going for the WWE Championship. Speaking of phenomenal, though, was the phenomenal one AJ Styles, who retained the WWE Championship in what was a tremendous triple threat match. Methodical Baron Corbin surveying the landscape, but giving Ziggler an opportunity to fire back, David.
And you don't want to do that with Ziggler. Ziggler is capable of greatness on any given night.
Oh. Yeah, he's a veteran. Dolph has been in plenty of wars. Been a sole survivor Series. Look at how many Intercontinental Championships he won. 5-time Intercontinental Champ. You expect this from Dolph Ziggler, but you also expect this from Baron Corbin. Ziggler's lower back being rammed into the hardest part of the ring, the apron, the most unforgiving part of this structure, and Baron Corbin again using his wits as much as his strength.
He seems to be enjoying himself in there as he just stalks Dolph Ziggler.
This is what I like about Baron Corbin. He has the temerity to be out there with a 2-time world champion and just toy with him at times. Solid forearm to the jaw by Baron Corbin. Dolph Ziggler trying to clean up the cobwebs, trying to get back into this matchup. That elbow bounced off the shoulder of Corbin, but back comes the Lone Wolf and eats a big boot from Ziggler. The speed. Oh! Dynamic drop kick. Can Dolph Ziggler get back into this one-on-one matchup on SmackDown Live? Between Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler continues to intensify, and the Lone Wolf continues to dismantle Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, watch this.
Baron Corbin almost handball in Dolph Ziggler.
That's how you throw a clothesline. It's like watching Michelangelo paint for somebody who loves clotheslines.
You're Scott Norton the way you used to throw that. How about JBL? Hey, I like that analogy. Well done, Marl. You're getting on my good side. I might unblock you this. No. Half Nelson rear chin lock being employed here by Baron Corbin. And the WWE Universe in Jacksonville, Florida, rallying behind Dolph Ziggler. Let's look at Baron Corbin. Yeah, gosh. Oh, Ziggler out and gets rocked by Corbin. Good night. Oh. Wow.
Man, that's Ziggler's heart and his guts right there.
Ah, he's part cockroach. He just doesn't quit. And the confidence becoming a little consternation on the part of Baron Corbin, who thought he had Dolph Ziggler right here.
I don't know.
That kind of went out.
He had one shot.
I'm not sure your confidence can ever waver. A sleeping pill for a right hand. Baron Corbin continues his assault on Dolph Ziggler. What does Ziggler have to do to get back into this matchup, David? Because time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence, but just like John Cena said last week, all it takes is one kick from Dolph Ziggler, and that can change the course of history. So you can never count Ziggler
on one headbutt. Stinger splash. Swinging neckbreaker by Ziggler. Drops the big elbow across the sternum. And Corbin kicks out at two. For Dolph Ziggler, it's a matter of respect as well. A 10-year veteran of WWE watches Baron Corbin come in, win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and really he has made life a nightmare for Dolph Ziggler throughout the last year. Ziggler wants to get off to a much better start this year, John.
Yeah, well, Ziggler, like I said,
he's looking for the famous.
Uh-oh.
Talk about a clothesline from Hades. And yet Ziggler kicks out.
That's got to to be adrenaline right there. Pure adrenaline is what had Dolph Ziggler kick out of that. My goodness. Yeah, look at less than 1 year. Baron Corbin has one championship match, and believe me, this was about all he was away from walking out WWE champion. If he could have hit that at the right time, he would have been.
Talk about clothesline practitioners, a Western Lariat Bear, reminding us of another great Stan Hansen, John, as Baron Corbin has done his homework and continues to dominate Ziggler.
I've never heard a geographical designation for a clothesline. You're making as much sense as Mariah Carey on New Year's Eve.
I'm not lip-syncing, though. I know that upsets you as well, probably. Baron Corbin, Ziggler, continue, and David, again, you look at what gives Baron Corbin confidence. But Ziggler's the veteran, and there's a veteran move right there. And there's another one! The famous by Dolph Ziggler! Oh, wow! What a way to kick off 2017 here on SmackDown Live.
You ask about confidence. I mean, Dolph Ziggler is one of the most confident superstars we've had up until last year when he started doubting himself. But how big would a victory be for him to start off 2017?
Yeah, you talk about him doubting himself. It's only Dolph doubting Dolph. Look, we've never doubted Dolph. I don't think anybody else has doubted him. I think right now you see frustration building up with Dolph. And he has a WWE resume that's the envy of much of the locker room. We talked about his championships. He was even inducted into the Kent State University Hall of Fame, but it's Baron Corbin now picking him up.
Yeah, what Dolph is saying right here is he's seeing the future.
Oh, man! And the future may look bright. The future is bright for Ziggler. Oh!
He kicked out of a zigzag. Baron Corbin just took Dolph Ziggler's best shot. What he got now? What do you do when your gun's empty? Look at this. This is Dolph's home run shot.
And David, this has to have a huge impact on Ziggler's psyche.
Oh, huge impact. I mean, how does he stop this guy then?
Look, it happens to everybody. 10 years in the business, Dolph Ziggler is seeing himself be replaced by this big, tough man, Baron Corbin. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the future that's looking right at him across the ring. And the fact that his time could be done because Baron Corbin is taking over. And we're seeing some desperation on the part of Ziggler, who just saved the end always.
That is a world-class performance.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin. And the smash mouth said Baron Corbin's brute force has blasted him into WWE Championship contention.
Easy, Elon Musk, with the blasting off. The one thing I can guarantee you is right there. Baron Corbin, that will be a WWE champion sooner rather than later.
And the Lone Wolf is hungry.
And the Lone Wolf doesn't look done. Oh, come on. I mean, you've already won.
Here comes another one of Corbin's rivals, Kalisto, to help out Dolph Ziggler.
Kalisto was in a chairs match with Baron Corbin,
And he just low bridged the Lone Wolf. Fantastic chairs match between Corbin and Kalisto, but
yeah, and Kalisto may have saved Dolph from serious damage. Yeah, we know Kalisto's dangerous for the chair. I don't blame Corbin for getting out of there.
well, we know Baron Corbin is dangerous, period, after the performance tonight, defeating Dolph Ziggler here on SmackDown. You have to wonder about the frustration. A tough loss against Baron Corbin. He takes it out on the guy who came to help him.
I think Dolph Ziggler's reached his breaking point. Guys, meanwhile, Dolph Ziggler's old rival, The Miz, could be facing the end of his reunion tour for the Intercontinental title. It's Maurice who actually took the first shot for her husband at Dean Ambrose earlier tonight. Who will walk out as Intercontinental Champion? That's still to come on SmackDown Live.
Hey, Carmella. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to, kind you for the thank words last week. Thank you for the kind words last week. Match, good luck tonight. Good luck in your match tonight. By the way, I got you this. There you go.
sweet of you. Oh my gosh, so sweet. You know, you should have stopped into the ring to me after my match. I could use someone Fabulous like you.
Bring me go ring you?
Yeah, come on, let's go, James. Come on.
Thanks, man. What was that, man?
Hey, whoa, hey, we get it. You're frustrated. We understand that. What you did to Callisto, that was a call for, man. What was that?
Hey, business, Mark.
By yourself. Yo, Callisto's my friend. So I'm making it my business.
Hey, get him off. Yo, come here. Come on, boy. Come on. Take him out. Come on. Hey, shield. Hey, you want some? Come on, man. It's all good, man. Come on, man. Stay back. Right, chill. What's wrong with that guy?
Ziggler's, he snapped. He's had enough, it seems.
I don't know which is more shocking, Dolph Ziggler or Carmella and Ellsworth. Things are out of control.
Nothing makes sense.
It's like Slave Girl Moo and Elephant Boy. Pretty surprising situations going on here tonight on SmackDown Live. Speaking of which, last week we had the SmackDown Live Wild Card Finals. Let's take it back to the SmackDown Women's Championship match where it was Alexa Bliss defending her title against Becky Lynch. Now, a week before we had seen the emergence of La Luchadora, but this past Tuesday it was La Luchadora who was in fact at one point Becky Lynch, but then during the match it was Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. It was pretty confusing, John. Yeah, good luck making heads or tails of this, Tom. Look at the arm of Alexa Bliss. Look like it's pulled out of socket. And whoever this was, got the best of Becky Lynch in this situation. So La Luchadora, what do you mean whoever it was? Don't you pay attention to your own commentary? You said La Luchadora. Who is it? It's La Luchadora, dummy. Not originally. Becky Lynch was La Luchadora 2 weeks ago. So who is this? La Luchadora. Good Lord. Nope. Women's Division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Well, the Irish last kicker, the former SmackDown Women's Champion, with a chance to give La Luchadora some comeuppance. It's Becky Lynch versus La Luchadora coming up on SmackDown Live. You're La Lucha dummy, Marl. Live of the new year, and we are set for action in the women's division. La Luchadora going up against Becky Lynch. You know, we still don't know who this La Luchadora is, or what her problem is with Becky Lynch. Well, I'm checking my sources, David, and they tell me as much like the Destroyer or Mr. Wrestling that there are a variety of people that could be La Luchadora. I think we need to start checking alibis around here. Oh! Couple of forearms into the spine of La Luchadora by the Irish last kicker. La Luchadora almost lost her La Lucha drawers. Beautiful. Judo toss there by Becky Lynch, and a ground and pound attack now on La Luchadora, who cost Becky Lynch last week against SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch just taking out the frustration, and you're absolutely right. She would be the SmackDown Women's Champion if it wasn't for La Luchadora. She was the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion, winning a six-pack elimination challenge last September at Backlash. Oh, but I gotta tell you, out of all the crazy, wild, some beautiful outfits I've seen the Luchas wear, this has gotta be the absolute worst. That's awful. It's like something you stole from... Oh, it's not even borderline ugly. It's just ugly. Backsploder. You stole a Marston's head and stuck it on some blue thing. Like Blue Man Group somehow got morphed with something from Elon Musk's spaceship. You think she looks better than the Conquistadors? That's a... close. But yes, worse. No, worse. Oh, wait, there goes... She went under the ring. Wow. And here she comes back from the other side and attacking Becky Lynch. So quick. Mind games here by La Luchadora. Quick escape, and there's the modified STO by La Luchadora, who has the advantage on Becky Lynch, who lies in a supine position. Luchadora picking up her game. What the... Wow. Hold on now. Becky Lynch going for the disarmer. Here is your winner by submission, Becky Lynch. Well, last week Lynch took an L, but tonight she bounced back, and now the focus is on who is La Luchadora. It's Alexa Bliss. Hold on, what is going on here? There are two Luchadoras. Hey, what's going on? Obviously, there's two La Luchadoras.
And they are both attacking Becky Lynch. So, SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking the mind games to a whole new level. Whoa. And delivering a DDT to Becky Lynch. I gotta tell you, that was clever. Can you believe those ugly outfits produced Alexa Bliss? I believe Becky Lynch
become a butterfly.
Becky made Alexa tap, though. Proliferating like Hatchimals here on SmackDown Live as Alexa Bliss continues the mind games over Becky Lynch.
Things did not end well here for Becky Lynch against Los Luchadores, and things never really end well in contract signings. Our general manager Daniel Bryan will preside between John Cena and AJ Styles. Their battle at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the title will be made official next. And that's right, you can see every pay-per-view ever only on the WWE Network. And speaking of which, immediately following SmackDown Live only on the WWE Network, former Cruiserweight Champion T.J. Perkins looks to derail Neville. You can see all of the action of 205 Live only on the WWE Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view WWE Championship contract signing. First, let me introduce the challenger, John Cena!
Last week on SmackDown Live, John Cena returned to say this isn't the new era, it's the my time is now era. Yeah, and it's hard to debate that right now with the ovation that John Cena is receiving here tonight. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, every person in the arena on their feet.
And now, please welcome your WWE Champion, AJ Styles!
He is coming off one of the greatest first years in WWE history, his shocking debut at last year's Royal Rumble pay-per-view, to ending the year as WWE Champion. Truly phenomenal for AJ Styles, David.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, whether you like the guy or not, he is the champion, for now at least.
Yeah, he's done everything that he said he would do. AJ Styles said he was going to come into WWE and beat up John Cena. He did. He said he was going to go into a triple threat with Dean Ambrose and John Cena, defeat them both for the WWE Championship, and he did. He's called his shots every step of the way, and if he's not phenomenal, you better take the word out of the dictionary. The last week's SmackDown Live ended with the words from John Cena as he shook AJ Styles' hand. The words were, "You know I'm taking it from you." In regards to the WWE Championship match at Royal Rumble,
doing this. Why? Why? Listen, you and I go back over a dozen years. We're cut from the same cloth, you and I. From the same, we competed in small towns or high school gyms in front of barely nobody because we loved what we did in this ring. That's what we did. You and I. But this guy right here, he's not like us. He is off television for 4 months. He comes back and gets a championship title match against me. How does this work? Tell me, how does this work?
AJ, I understand where you're coming from, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. You see, SmackDown Live is on the roll. Last week, we beat Raw in the ratings for the first time ever. And why? Because AJ Styles headlined that show. Why? Because John Cena made his big return on that show. And we need to keep the momentum going to the Royal Rumble. And how do we do that? By giving everybody the biggest match possible. The match that everybody talked about and the match that everybody's going to talk about. AJ Styles versus John Cena. Listen, this is the match that everybody wants, and this is the match that we are going to give them. And AJ, I don't know what you're worried about. You beat John 3 times already. So, good luck, gentlemen.
You are the luckiest man on this planet. You've been gifted a title match from a guy who basically is your brother-in-law. But Daniel Bryan is right. We gotta do what's best for SmackDown, and truthfully, it's best for AJ Styles. Because look how the tables have turned. It was last year, John, you, with this championship on your shoulder, told me that I needed a win to prove that I belong in the WWE. Because if I didn't, I was just an overrated indie guy. That's what you said. But here I am, WWE champion, telling you, if you don't get a win, you don't belong in the WWE. And if you didn't hear, Brian, yeah, I beat you not once, not twice, but 3 times. You want to do this right here? Great. No one saw you, John, because you weren't here. You were a ghost. And SmackDown Live, for the first time, beat Raw in the ratings because I was champion, not you. Because of me, John, not you. Spoiler alert. We can do it without you, John.